Alright guys, when it comes to the pistol squat, it is often seen as a strength movement, but actually we tend to forget that it's also a mobility movement and a flexibility movement. When you're in a pistol squat position, your extending leg needs to be flexible enough in the hamstrings to actually be able to extend itself fully. And obviously the working leg, the supporting leg, needs to be strong enough to actually support your entire body weight and ensure for you to coming back up on the concentric phase of the movement. So the first thing you want to work on is flexibility in arm strengths. I will demonstrate to you forward folds. You can actually work on both versions, the seated versions and the standing versions. That's going to allow you to actually open up your hamstrings, making them a lot more flexible, stretch them a lot more out. That will help you get to that pistol squat move here. Now, the other progression is using assistance. You can use what we call a box, you can use a chair, anything where you can actually rest on, so that when you perform the negative portion of the pistol squat, you can safely come back up. If that's too hard, you can actually simply sit down on the box and then come back up again. So that's really a phase in your progression where you're trying to work on your strength, get rid of that raw strength in your hamstrings. And on the third progression is to start repping out pistol squat, but with assistance. So for these, you can use a wall, you can use a trail, a pole, or anything you can find actually. So you can simply perform the movement, but by assisting yourself with something, so you can really gauge the effort and the intensity of the negative of the squat. And on the way up, you can, of course, hold yourself to the pole or simply release it. Now, another trick you can actually use is to start holding the pole with your hand, and then start, as you're getting stronger, to start releasing fingers one by one, where you get to the point where you don't need any assistance anymore, and you're ready for the pistol squat eventually. The next progression is high box. We want to start doing what we call step ups from a high box, and that's in a stage where you're not strong enough and where you want to make sure that you get enough range of motion to work on your supporting leg, and the stage where you're not flexible enough to extend your leg fully in a pistol squat position. So what you want to do is to step up on the box and lower yourself down as slow as you can to make those strength gains in the hamstrings and the quad as well, and then come back up as fast as you can to gain that explosivity within your legs. So that's a really key progression. It helped me unlock my pistol squat many years ago, and that's really a progression I highly recommend you to actually follow. Once we've gone through all this progression, you're ready to perform your first pistol squat. Now, you will notice that you might be stronger on one side more than another, and that's fine. It comes from your mobility in your ankle, the mobility I was mentioning at the beginning of the video. So don't worry about that, it will happen. I'm stronger on my left side, you might be stronger on your right side. It's really down to every individual and the background pretty much. So when you're going down in a pistol squat, breathe, making sure that you're keeping your core tensed. You should be rock solid. Think about looking ahead and then lead with your supporting leg. Try and keep your balance, because pistol squat requires a lot of balance, also with the strength element. So when you're going down in a pistol squat, keep looking ahead, focus, and then come back up. So you can notice that my supporting leg was doing most of the work, and then the extending leg was simply being as flexible as I was asking it to be. And that's pretty much it for the pistol squat. We've gone through all the progressions. I hope you found this video useful. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next week.